What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Obsessive Gardener.
Alright, welcome back to the Obsessive Gardener. This is a cross I created. It is a King Star Starracha Hornet cross with a Ninfadora, and this is the third generation. So it's the F3. And as you can see, it's got quite a few little peppers on it. It's got quite a few little flowers on it. It is a highly productive little plant, having just a little solo cup. It's got these beautiful, beautiful leaves, variegated leaves. So that was kind of like the idea behind this crossbreed, is to get a pepper that not only has really cool looking foliage, has really good tasting peppers also. It's really cool when this thing starts to give you little peppers. The peppers themselves are variegated, and then they start to get darker, and then they turn like an orange, and then they turn red. These little tags are hanging off, or I've actually gotten pollen from some other peppers, and you get pollen on from a different pepper onto the flowers. It sounds easy, it's harder than it sounds though. And then it creates a pepper. Then you take the seeds from those peppers, and you'll get as long as they're viable seeds and they produce all the way to where there's a pepper on those plants, then that you have an F1, the first generation, and then you can start growing it out. It takes about 7 generations to stabilize a variety, so it takes a few years to get a stable variety of pepper. But anyways, I've done the first generation and the second generation review on this pepper, and now we have the third generation. I'm going to pull this pepper off right here, and we're going to give it a try, and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, so that's a more up close look at the pepper. I'm going to slice it open, and then we'll check it out, and I'll try it. So there's what it looks like on the inside. A lot of juice, a lot of oil. Got some fair amount of seeds in there. Alright. I'm going to take a small bite off of one side here. Alright, so this is the King Star Starracha Hornet crossed with the Ninfadora. Taking a small bite off one edge, and I'll tell you what I think. Whoa. It's got a pretty nice kick. Ooh. So, the flavor is kind of overrun by the heat. It's a lot of just pow right in the kisser kind of heat. I'd say it's like habanero, a little bit more maybe. Very juicy when you bite into it. This is the first time that I've eaten one of these where I didn't catch a whole bunch of flavor. Now, I did grow this in a grow tent in my house, and some of the things I've grown in there so far, they're not living up to their potential. So, I will, when it warms up, obviously it's not quite warm enough to put a plant outside yet. It probably won't be till about mid-June. That's kind of crazy. I live in California, and yeah, mid-June. It's a little different up here in Lassen County. It is cold most of the year. Anyways, so when I put it outside, I'll let it grow. It does good outside. I've grown them up a couple generations up here, and it does well. In the past, very fruity flavor, but it will have a hint of that grassiness that you get from the Ninfadora. It doesn't really taste that great, the Ninfadora on its own. That's why I crossed it with the King Star Starracha Hornet. King Star Starracha Hornet is very tasty and very hot. I'd say reaper heat. in my own experience, I've had Reapers, and I thought the Starracha Hornets were hotter than Reapers, but taste much better. So that's kind of what I was going for: hot, flavorful, cool looking foliage. I'm really hoping one of my new crosses that I've crossed this with really turns out well, and we can get rid of that grassy flavor and kind of get more of, you know, the fruitiness and the heat, but keep the cool foliage. That's really my main goal with this project. And yeah, I'm definitely not stopping at this one. I want a bigger pepper. I want more heat. I want better flavor. So I'm going to keep this one going though for a while. It's a good platform to try to cross other peppers with and try to make new varieties. All in all, good pepper. Plenty of heat. Good, you know, make salsa with or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching The Obsessive Gardener, and I'll catch you all on the next episode.